The following contest is a last man standing match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Brothers of Destruction, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Apex Predator, Randy Orton.
King, there's something very intimidating about Randy Orton's methodical... This is a one-on-one matchup, and I don't think I have to remind anyone what's on the line here. He may have to worry about internal injuries. Randy Orton going for it.
Playing mind games. Yeah, a little intimidation there.
As we watch Sheamus, let's get your take on it. Well, let's get your thoughts here on Sheamus.
Well, luckily the body hasn't absorbed too much of an attack up to this point. You're talking about someone who has all the talent necessary to become one of the all-time greats.
Randy Orton seems to be relishing in this.
Orton showing a sadistic intensity.
You know, Sheamus grew up in Dublin, Ireland, and get this, he was part of his church choir. Before he made his way to WWE, Sheamus received several acting credits for appearances in film and television in his native country.
He's down, and now the official begins the count. With the punishment that's been dished out in this one, you have to ask, how bad is this injury? Can Sheamus continue?
You know, Cole, I think if this was anyone else, they'd be out cold right now. And the match would have been called by now.
When this guy's on, look out. I don't want to know what that feels like.
Yeah, well, I've felt it before, and you're right, you don't want to know.
King, you mentioned Sheamus growing up. He's down, and now the official begins the count. Seems like these guys are letting out a lot of pent-up frustration tonight. And he makes it back to his feet. In this match, will resume. And we're on the move again.
Not a lot of spring left in his step right now.
Nobody comes back from this. Extra. And now he gets a bit of a reprieve as the official once more begins to count. Not today, too fast. If you're just tuning in, I want to welcome everyone to this broadcast of WWE, coming to you from the capital of the Golden State, Sacramento. Back in the ring now.
Yeah, let's just see how long they can keep it in the ring. I like it. Let's get this thing done inside the ring.
When Sheamus makes his way to the ring, even if it's to conduct an interview, he's always ready for battle. The crowd jumps to their feet at the calling of his... Looks like he's going to test the effectiveness of that move.
Randy Orton showing that he's a master manipulator.
And now he gets a bit of a reprieve as the official once more begins to count.
3, 4.
The action spills out to the ringside. Apparently, it'll take a lot more to end this match. Fighting to get back to his feet, and he does.
What's it gonna take to keep these guys down?
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
2, 3. You talked about this before, Cole, but it's pretty impressive that when the audience knows Sheamus is making his way to the ring, they wait to see whose head's going to get knocked off. Do you think that means Sheamus has a reputation for handing out a beating or two? Or 3? Well, I do.
Man, that got him good. He landed a perfectly placed strike. That'll send a message to your adversary, all right.
Right, and the message reads, P-A-I-N.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
Sheamus endures the rigors of the ring and shakes it off. Look at this offense. Sheamus is picking up steam all right. The Celtic Warrior's starting to strike with the power of a locomotive.
That's a classic textbook maneuver.
Exactly the way it should be done.
He's too busy bragging and boasting than battling. I gotta be honest. I hope this is it, King. These guys have done so much harm to each other.
Oh, this spells trouble.
Randy Orton unleashes the RKO, and it's all over. He's down, and now the official begins the count. Now, who does a methodical pace benefit, King?
Well, I'll tell you, whenever the dominating competitor takes his time, it gives everybody a chance to catch their breath.
We've seen this before.
Grief! When you're beat up, the last thing you...
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
Oh, the ref just got taken out.
Making it look easy.
He wants this battle decided inside the ring.
And that's why he's such a great athlete, such an important superstar. This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild in there.
But look at this. He may be out.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Last man standing match. Nobody's leaving this ring as friends.
You're right about that, Cole. You definitely want to be the last man standing here.
7.
Oh, out of nowhere! Oh, that's got to be it. Sheamus.
He's down, and now the official begins the count. If you're just tuning in, I want to welcome everyone to this broadcast of WWE, coming to you from the capital of the Golden State, Sacramento.
He made what a move! What a smart move!
All the Vipers locked in. Randy's hearing the voices in his head. This is how he gets that focus, that strength. The Viper can dial up that intensity whenever he chooses.
They're not dreaming. This snapmare is for real. What a move.
Man, you land hard after that snapmare. Where did this explosion of offense come from?
Let's just hope the action doesn't make its way over to us at the announce table. And there are those biting, icy eyes, the venomous look of Randy Orton.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Thank you for joining us on this Halloween night. I assure you, we have no tricks planned for you, only treats.
He might not be able to get up here. If he can't get to his feet, this will be over. But I got a feeling he'll drag himself up if he has to.
We're looking at complete domination here. Quick thinking to avoid that.
Cole, what's he got in mind?
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the back of your head, Cole. If you ever see a weakness in your opponent, you got to jump on it.
Nearly driven through the mat. He's down, and now the official begins the count.
2.
You have to wonder what's going through these guys' minds in a match of this magnitude.
Randy Orton imposes his will.
I'd say that's more embarrassing than anything else.
Well, we're on the move here.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
I can't blame him. Keep it in the ring.
He's down, and now the official begins the count.
Man, he's got to dig down deep here if he hopes to make it back to his feet in time. Watch it!
Sheamus hit that one.
Oh, gosh. Hey, what do you want for your last meal?
Not today, too fast.
A move like that is so brutal. It could mean never performing in a WWE ring ever again.
Yeah, that could be a career ender.
Quick thinking to avoid that. He's down, and now the official begins the count.
He can't do it. He can't make it. This is going to be it. Oh, out of nowhere.
Look at this.
Oh, wow. Good grief. How is he still?
Looks like he's going to test the effectiveness of that move. He's down, and now the official begins the count.
Randy Orton loves playing with the crowd's emotion.
Wow, what an onslaught. Orton's just vicious.
6, 7, 8.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve. It's going to take a minor miracle to keep up. He did it. What a huge win.
I can't believe what we just saw. Highlight after highlight. Let's see what happened during that incredible matchup. Oh, there were some unbelievable highlights. Watch this.
Here's your winner, representing the Brothers of Destruction, the Apex Predator, Randy Orton.
Impressive victory for Randy Orton here tonight.
Sheamus isn't going to earn much respect.